Hey Sagittarius, welcome. This is Meredith. I am here to do your general reading for the month of July 2018. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos as well. They are all up on the channel for you to view at your leisure. So thanks for being here, and let's just jump right in and get started and see what your first card is. We're going to be tuning into the energy that you are navigating through the month of July. Your first card is the Chariot. This is water, Cancer. Sagittarius, you are headed in a new direction. You have a journey that's beginning. You know, the Chariot here is considered the child of the Emperor and the Empress. Not sure why I'm telling you that right now. But anyway, this is a victorious journey that you're starting. You're connected very deeply to your divine energies. And the Chariot is, there's several energies here that are quite powerful. The Chariot's about garnering your gains and your losses. So it's like taking stock of your life experiences and then going in a different direction. It's a major departure from your typical behavior, your typical choices. Oh, so my angels are saying you're kind of tired of your same old choices. You haven't received from them what you've been hoping for. So you're ready to try something completely new. Though you tend toward a well-worn path, you're ready to take the road less traveled at this point. And you have the will to fuel your desires too. I feel, I sense you've had a time out. But you're ready to reach for the stars. Another thing about the Chariot is that guy does not hesitate. He takes action. He responds quickly, he's fast, he's decisive. He has a lot of experience to draw on, so he does not spend a lot of time mulling things over. He's quick to act. So perhaps that's something that you're doing in the month of July. Something is put in front of you, Sagittarius, and you go for it. Whereas you might typically think it over some more, and then a little bit more. And then by the time you're done thinking it over, the moment has passed. All right, let's see what's next for you. The Magician. You're making what you want real. You're manifesting a whole new life for yourself. You're changing. You're evolving. This is air and Mercury. The Magician is about action, taking action, so that falls quite harmoniously in with the Chariot. You're engaging your creativity. You're putting your success to work for you. The Magician's about love in action, which makes sense, again, next to the Chariot. So you have two major arcana cards right next to each other. So these are long-term energies, whereas in the minor cards, they're shorter term, they're more temporary. This is more long-term. You have committed to a new path, Sagittarius. You're like so over the past. Your communication is good. You're very articulate. You're expressing yourself well. And I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. It's a bit of a different deck for me. I'm sort of new to it. But I do like that... I do like that the Magician has light coming out of his eyes. The light's connected to a pyramid that's connected to the third eye with an infinity symbol. So it's tuning into your soul wisdom. And you're projecting what you're seeing, visioning into your world. The Magician also has all the elements of the tarot. The cups, the coins, the wands, the swords. And it means having the resources or the fortitude and wherewithal to see your journey through. Let's see what's next for you. Another major card, the Fool. Talk about a new journey. The Fool is interesting. In some tarot decks, well, he's always 0, but That's a complete circle. Sometimes he's at the beginning of the major arcana, and sometimes he's at the end, meaning that the Fool carries within him all the wisdom of the major cards. However, he's depicted as an innocent, unconcerned with consequences, and always ready to just dance or step right off a cliff with no concern at all. But you see, there's a sun here. There are 2 or 3 other orbs here, and I see the Fool as a pure divine channel for all the wisdom of the major cards. So even though he doesn't appear to be concerned with consequences, it must be because he knows something that maybe we don't. And the feeling I have here is that you're willing to do something different and go somewhere where you don't know anything and just try some new kind of adventure. And that's exciting, Sagittarius. You're pushing your comfort zone. No, you're not pushing your comfort zone. You are departing from your comfort zone. And that's a great adventure. The Fool is air. It's Uranus. There's happiness energy here, a new beginning and a fresh start. It's taking a leap of faith. It's recognizing the risk because you've garnered your gains and losses over here, and you know that going in a completely different direction could be somewhat risky. But you do have all this life experience and a willingness to trust the fact that you can manifest what's right for you, and you have the resources to do it. Oh, my guides are saying it's all or nothing for you right now, Sagittarius, and you're definitely going for the all. Let's see what's next. Oh, yeah. 10 of Swords. Painful. That's air. That's Mercury in Virgo. It's stress and shock. And it's the end of a cycle. Sagittarius, you experienced some kind of ruin. Deeply emotional, I feel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You see that here in the sun. This light comes at the end of a dark time. It's possible that, Sagittarius, you withdrew for a while. Licking your wounds, I hear. The nice thing about the 10 is that it's a completion. Which is good, because anyone who's got 10 swords in them, they're pretty much cooked. However, when we do see this card reversed, though we're not seeing it today, it means that all the swords fall out. I still feel that for you, though, Sagittarius. It feels like the swords are on their way out because of everything that came before it. You have 3 major cards, 1 minor, and the minor is a 10, which is completion. So this is energy, I have to repeat it, that's going to stick around for a while for you. This adventure is here to stay for a bit. You're transitioning into a new beginning. It's the end of a cycle. Also, I hear there was some deep frustration. Frustration does come as a descriptive word for this card. However, I really do intuitively feel a sense of frustration for you, Sagittarius. That's like your kryptonite. That's the thing that will do you in, is frustration. Because you're a pretty gregarious, upbeat sign. So when a Sagittarius gets frustrated, that can be a real downer for you. All right, this is good news. I feel really optimistic looking at this. I hope you do too. So I'm using another deck of cards for clarifying the readings. It's called The Love Pack by Chuck Spezzano. These cards, as I've been saying, are a little bit whimsical, but I think they're fun. They bring a nice light energy to the reading. So let's see what the Love Pack has to say to you, Sagittarius. I almost dropped them all. 1 or 2 is fine, but the whole deck, no thanks. Okay, here we go. The Lovers. It's a new adventure into love, Sagittarius. That's fun. Look at that little scene. It's so sweet. Nice sunny day out in nature with your love. This is the adventure you're after. You're in the act of creating this. You may have already met someone. And you're getting in your chariot. You're burning it up. Go for it. Let's see what's next. Enjoyment. So it looks like the lovers hop in a little boat and go down the river here. Another adventure, another journey. Do it different. Sagittarius, I feel like maybe you've been sitting on the couch for a while. Maybe you've been watching a few too many Hallmark movies or a few too many Bruce Willis movies, depending on your attitude. Whatever the case may be, my feeling is you're ready to get out of the house and go embrace the world. Let's see what's next. Push me, pull me. That's your past. That is your Ten of Swords right there. You had a little too much of that. My feeling, Sagittarius, whatever situation you're coming out of or whatever relationship you were in, you were doing the heavy lifting. I feel like your partner wasn't meeting you part way. And the words were there, but the action wasn't. And that became frustrating. So you're all about creating a whole new experience and going off on an adventure, and not just any adventure. You're just going to rip that trail right up. Good for you. All right, last part of the reading. You have an opportunity here to ask a question. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Angel Answer deck. You can ask a question about what is here already, or you can ask something completely different. I'm going to draw 3 cards, so you can ask 3 questions if you want. I will relate what comes to what's on the table. Look for a sign. Sagittarius, you are an intuitive bunch. A lot of you are attracted to looking for signs, whether they're numbers, words, snippets of conversation, songs on the radio. You like looking for signs. So definitely do that as you're rushing by them in your chariot. They'll support you along your way on your new journey. Next card. This card has come out of this deck so many times for these readings this month. It's amazing. Romance is just in the air. So it's really confirming for me that for many of you Sagittarius, this is what you're after. So look for signs. One more card. Take action. Yeah, Sagittarius, get off the couch, stop watching the movies, get out there, hop in the chariot and go. That's actually I called one of the daily readings that was the tagline there. I honestly didn't mean to repeat it, but there it is. Get up and go, Sagittarius. No more plucking things off the bookshelf and daydreaming. It's time for you to take your daydream out into the world and make it real. Go out there and make a fun fool of yourself. Damn the consequences, right? The frustration is over. The journey has begun. You're ready for adventure. Have fun, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching the July message. Be sure to watch your others, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. They're all up on the channel. It'll give you a great snapshot of the energies that you're navigating throughout the month of July. There is a consistent theme of romance running through them, so it's possible you could garner some more information garner some more gains. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up and a like. Share it with someone who might benefit from the message. It is a new channel and it needs some circulation, so I appreciate you doing that very much. So much love to you, Sagittarius. Have a beautiful July. I'll see you in August and on the dailies.